Assalamu alaikum everyone, hope everyone well. Alhamdulillah, I'm very good. Welcome to our home cooking video. So guys, what we cooking this time? Lamb chop with chow chow vegetable. Chow chow vegetable is from my brother-in-law garden. In English it's called the chayote squash. Short is called squash vegetable. So the real hero is my wife behind the scenes. She's doing all the hard work and the cooking. She is the boss and she is the law. So decided to cook this curry for me to taste. Never tried with chow chow vegetable with lamb chop. It's something very different and very unique. So we're gonna give it a try. Step-by-step guide on the captions and the instruction. We are trying to promote our Bangladeshi cooking and our Bangladeshi food. Let's appreciate our mothers, sisters, wives, daughters, whoever does the hard work at home after coming from work. Even if they are ill, it's like a 24-hour duty they do. So we need to appreciate our ladies for their hard work. So I'm myself very blessed and very lucky in that sense. So I appreciate everything I have in my life. Thankful to Allah. In good health, working. And your health is the biggest wealth. We passed the initial stage now. So slowly we're putting up all the spices now. I used to work in a restaurant back in the days. Cooking lamb chop or any meat curries especially for our staff, fellow colleagues. Usually you just put water into meat and then add the spice in a slow mode and then start cooking. But obviously with the home cooking is different. Much more effort and you have to do everything correctly. Amount of spice, right amount of timing while you are cooking and dedication. So you could see the onions are turning a little brown now. This is the chow chow vegetable. The cutting and preparation is getting done while we are focusing on the lamb chop. So checking in between, make sure it's not burnt. So now we are going to add the other spices, remaining one. You can see we are adding the turmeric powder now. So we're gonna mix it all in order. So the next ones we're gonna put is the chili powder now. Like some people do a measurement. But my wife do it that way. She learned it how it's done through, our mother's generation. Basically keeping up the tradition. Why every household, same curry, tastes a bit different, is better than another. So you could see adding the jeera powder now. We'll mix it now properly. You can see the colors coming nicely now, or the lamb chop color change as well. We'll add a little bit of water, not too much. We'll mix it with all the spices slowly. This curry is basically in between, bit of curry, bit dry, because it's got vegetable in, so it's going to be like sort of, not exactly buna, stay in between. So we left it for like 5-10 minutes. So now take the lid off, check in between, make sure it's not burnt. So as you can see, all the spices gone to the meat now. If you rush too much to cook this curry, the taste not going to be that good. So you have to be very precise. When we add the vegetable, it doesn't take that long to cook. It's important that the meat cook properly. So now we're going to add the fresh green chilies and the fresh chopped coriander to give added more flavor to the curries. So we're gonna mix it properly. If you don't want to put green chilies or coriander, you could leave it out. So when we put the green chilies and the coriander, so we're gonna give it a good check in between, good stir. So we'll cover it with the lid again and let it cook for another sort of like 5 minutes. Then take the lid off, add the vegetable, the chow chow. It's nicely cut. So we'll mix it with the lamb chop slowly. After mixing, then we'll go for the next step basically. This is mixed, so we will cover it with the lid again so the vegetable can get cooked as well. Then we'll cover now we're going to cover it with the lid and let it cook for about 5-10 minutes. Yeah. So after 5-10 minutes, we take the lids off, check in between, make sure it's not burnt. Don't want to make it too dry, so next step we're going to put some water as well. So after checking everything, make sure everything's okay, the meat is fine, the vegetables fine, so it's not burnt. I can't really wait to taste the curry actually. I'm not sure how it's going to taste. So now we're adding the water now. We're going to mix it properly. Take much time as possible. Now we're going to cover it with lid and let it cook for another 5 minutes, and then take the lids out and check in between again. So obviously after 5 minutes it does get a bit drier, so we are also going to add a bit more water as well, in phase by phase if you like. This curry is not going to be very runny, dry in between. So cover it with the lid. So this is going to be the final preparations now. So we're going to add more water. Okay, so we put some more chilies in there as well. I think that was a leftover. So we're adding the water now. We'll mix it now. This chow chow vegetable, it looks like the hodu, the lao. Not in the size wise, but in terms of that, is from that category, the gourd family. We'll cover it with the lid now after adding some more water, and then let it cook for a few more minutes. After that, cooking is like in the final stage, and it will be done. So you can see the color changes now. So we take the lid off now. We're gonna add the fresh chopped coriander. This is like a finishing touch now. So guys, I hope you guys enjoy watching this long cooking video. And it's good that on TikTok you can upload a longer video. You can see the cooking is done now. Curry looks really nice. Can't wait to taste it. Thank you everyone for watching and following me.